I was just listening to a conversation with Rick Springfield on a radio show, and I was so excited because since I was like 14, 15, I was such a big fan, but they were talking about mental health, and I love to talk about this stuff because I know that sometimes I can get in a space where I really have to think about things. It's easy to get depressed. It's easy to fall in that space of not feeling your vitality, not being able to find your energy, really sitting in the darkness and not knowing how to get out of it. And these times I find are like the biggest times to be having this type of conversation. And I notice it in a lot of the coaching I've been doing is people getting out of their way. I feel like every day I'm finding my way to get out of my way, if that makes sense. How are you doing today? My name is Rhonda, and I am a vitality coach. Every Tuesday I'm here just doing these great, fun, cool, quick videos. When we're going in our day, the best way to have a high energy day is learning how to do those resets. You know, those things that help you where you feel like you can take that next step forward. You feel like you can move forward in a way that feels really, really good. So what I try and do is listen to what's happening in my mind. And as a coach that's been in the health and wellness industry for about 20 years, there's so many times that I was so much in my cerebral, my brain, that I was just fighting back and forth with my mind, and I'd go down a tunnel vision, and it would take days for me to get out of it. And sometimes I'd take nap over nap over nap, trying to clear my mind, and it wasn't helping. So then I would try and eat and eat and eat. And those are the tools that were not helping me at all, except sometimes a nap would help me reset, but it was a numbing mechanism I was doing, and it never helped me get to that next level. What I'm learning these days after doing more spiritual work and connection is the more that we breathe in and we get out of the brain and we say, hey, my brain's in a cycle, and we're known to have 60,000 words a day. 90% is known to be cycled over and over and over. So we don't hear all this stuff. It's just stuff that's naysaying us in the background. So if we take a moment, and this is what I do now these days. This morning I was out walking in my front yard, touching flowers, walking, looking at the sky, because we want to get out of our brain that just can be so naysaying to everything that we do. About that we're not good, about that we're doing things wrong, about that we have to do things more perfect, all those things. So the tools that I use now, it's really based on being quiet, adding some meditation, starting to listen. And the more that we listen, the more that you can start hearing what's happening. What keeps bringing us down to that tunnel vision to where we can't get out of, that rabbit hole. And so today, thinking about the Rick Springfield interview, thinking about my journey, watching clients go through stuff, being in social media for almost 15 years, it's getting into truth. What is your truth about what you want and changes and shifts that you want? Do you have a lot of anger? Do you have a lot of sadness? Do you have stuff where you are not really planted on the ground? Everything is just perfect and you're just too much joy, like the extreme, because that's the way of handling life. So if we can come together, and I call it hashtag speaker locking arms, there's something about that. Like every time we use our vocals, that we get to help people, because we never know. We never know what other people are dealing with. And sometimes people don't even share it. Even those people that are very, very close to you, they may not be sharing what they're going through. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that we take care of ourselves. I do that the best I can every day. I'm sending you so much love in this Vitality Live, and being able to give you love, appreciation, and you may need it this day. I know many days that I felt very lost, and it's always nice to have somebody help you put a smile on. Love you. Have an insightful day.